We lost 22-27. It is, I don't know. Like, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. What is incredibly frustrating right now is just the way we lose games. Because we are losing games that, I get it. Commanders, they're going to this game, they're 6-2, right? I mean, they're leading the NFC East more than likely, unless they have an incredible downfall in the second half of the season. And the Eagles, the Eagles are right there. The Eagles are still right there. Dallas doesn't look like they're going to do anything. Dallas just seems like they're not going to, they're going to win some games, but I don't think they're going to have any kind of run. And the Giants, let's face it, we're just not going to, unless a miracle happens. But even if it were to happen, we wouldn't make it far. So it's like, it just doesn't. It's frustrating right now. It is so frustrating. And I watch some other some of the other guys who do their, they do live streams, and I watch some of their stuff, and I always like to watch the afterwards. I like to watch the press conference afterwards with Duvall Duvall. I keep saying his name wrong, but and it's just frustrating. And then this game, we ran the ball, which honestly I was amazed we ran as much as we did. I was happy we did. We ran well. We were getting 7+ yards a carry. I mean, in that first quarter, our first drive, we were going down the field, just run the ball. And they didn't really have an answer. Washington didn't really have an answer. We were getting 5-7 yards of play going down the field. We controlled the clock. We've controlled the clock like every game. That's another frustrating part is we're controlling the clock. We're controlling the time of possession. We're doing better on third downs. We're a lot of the stats that go our way. The big stats don't, which obviously hurts us. But a lot of stats go our way, and that's when you watch our game. If you were just look on paper, you'd go, how are the Giants not winning more of these games when they have so much of the stats? We're leading in sacks. We didn't touch Daniels. This game. They couldn't get to him. The defense this time let us down. They let the run. They got ran out like crazy. Those touchdowns, I mean, I don't understand. And this was a play that a lot of the guys were talking about. I don't understand. It's 3rd and 18. They're under a minute to play. I think they had 1 or 2 timeouts left, Washington did, going into the, to end the first half. And you basically leave, you leave the play down. Sorry, my cat's just acting up for whatever reason. Even though she has food and water. You have, so you leave 3rd and 18. I mean, you don't, whatever. And you cover the middle ground, cover something, but they give up, the missed tackles. I think it was a slant or something he ran. He got 20 yards. So now they get first down. So now they're in, they get to a point where, Washington gets to a point where it's, again, I think they were still like good 20 yards away. They were in field goal range, but they were still 20 yards away. They had, one play left. Giants, I don't know what they called, the defense they called, but they let, I think it was Banks again. Well, I'm sorry, I'm done with Banks. Defensive wise. Our secondary's been terrible. Last 2 seasons, I think our secondary's been the biggest, huge weak spot on our defense is our secondary, and teams are obviously playing to that. And Banks, he's just, I don't know what it is. He's already given up, I think. And, but they let him, they score a touchdown. No reason for that. No reason. The Giants should have had that, give up, except that you're probably going to lose, give up a field goal, but don't let them give a touchdown. Like, come on. Frustrating. That's the biggest issue I have watching the Giants is I'm sitting there going, we run the ball down the field. We and And going back to the run play, we get down there, and sure enough, on a pass, the left guard just can't stop him. And, they get to Jones, who, wasn't looking. Sorry, my cat's up on here. I don't want her up on here. She's Jones. The left side, kind of the guard just gets around that. I think it's a guard, and just coming down, and Jones, sweeps around, he's in his face, and I don't know why he thought he had time to throw it, but he decides to try to throw it, gets his arm, it's a fumble, and they recover on the 30. I think they went down and scored. Just dumb plays, and we really hurt ourselves in the first half, going for 2 points. The press conference, they talked about that. They asked him, why are we going for why'd you go for 2 points? And he's talking analytics. That was a plan from the beginning. Analytics shows that you're down 14. All right? You're down 14. And I heard one then I said, he's, it's a 2-score game. He's, get the 2 points and then you can get hit. You're down 14. Plenty of time. It's still, you still have the second half to go. Take the field goal. Go for the field goal. Unless you don't have that much confidence in your kicker. Well, I guess we had another kicker get hurt in practice. So I don't know what the hell they're doing in practice. Take the field goal. Get the 7 points. You're down by 7 now. But no, you go for the 2 points. We haven't had great, our 2-point conference hasn't been great. And, you missed that. Now we're down by 10 instead of down by 7 or down by 8, whatever we're down by. The Giants just do stuff. And I'll tell you, they did some, whenever they talk to the players, I feel like the players are frustrated. And I don't know if it's frustration with the coaches. I don't know if it's frustration with each other. There's a frustration within the Giants that I think that is not being addressed. And that, to me, is on coaching. And when you do the press conferences, I got it, Duvall. I get it. You're not going to say much. You don't have a lot of time. It's not like they go and they watch the full game before they do the press conference. But, you go up there, Duvall, and it's the same thing every press conference. The same thing. It's competitive game, and we tried, and they just did better than us, and, but it was competitive. And, so it's like you can't – shows – the Giants just don't have passion. Like there's something missing in there. In the second half, we came back. Jones had a better – Jones was not the issue this game. He didn't play great. Again, they ran the ball a lot, so I kind of give him some, leniency on that possession and everything. I don't think he had any interceptions. He had two touchdowns. I mean, he ran for that one touchdown, showed heart, put his head down, hit the guy, and, he won that. He runs hard. So you can't, this is a game where you can't sit there and go like, oh, he didn't play hard. No, he played hard. He played tough. But again, he is still a big part of the issue. So this didn't like win the game and, win my heart and make him go, oh yeah, no, keep Jones. He's not no, he's still part of the issue. But, it's a, Giants just, they got to fix so much. And I, got my ball. I got the Dave & Buster's. So he went to Dave & Buster's for the second game. My friend, he's a Bears fan. Can't watch that on my house. I don't have the, $400 ticket NFL. Oh, get it halfway through. $200. You're still too much. Started at $200 for the year. You don't friggin' whatever his name is there, commissioner making $50 million a year, whatever he's making. Oh, sorry, I'm sidetracking. But yeah, we got. I think Carolina. We're in Germany. They got the game. It's at 9:30. Two terrible teams right now are going to be playing next Sunday. So we have to beat the Panthers. Just not even for any kind of everyone's talking about no, we should lose. Now it's turning to we should lose because we get a better better draft pick. And I'm at this point I'm one of those people that now I'm thinking more draft than anything. We are done for, our season. There's not enough teams that are in that possibility that they could lose so much and we could win so much that we could still make anything. And even if we did get make anything, we're done. Anyways, we have to beat the Panthers though. For morale, just for morale, this team, we need to beat the Panthers. If we lose to the Panthers, who are not playing good, I don't know what the record is, but they're similar to us. They're not good. Sorry to my other friend who's a Carolina Panthers, but he would agree with me. We're like I think Giants and Carolina are probably two of the worst teams right now. So Like, yeah, it's just it's pretty ridiculous. And we have to beat them. We have to beat them. So, but again, the Giants fall again to a team, the division team, not looking good. And I think this season, we'll see what changes happen. But I can't possibly imagine. Wow, my phone's dirty. Woo, my phone is dirty. But, definitely got to have some changes made. So, but all right, guys, try to keep this a short-ish video. It's already into a 6-minute video, which is more than I usually do. So we're going to be calling it. Had to kind of get my opinions out there. But yeah. You got red phone, see? Went with the Giants. So, don't say information on there, but God, Giants. God, you're just making it tough. All right, guys. That's all I got. Had to vent a little bit. Might be doing a wrestling. I know this had a big, we had the, Crown Jewel was Saturday. I watched it. Thought it was good, but I might do more in depth tomorrow. I'm just kind of tired. And that's it, guys. All right. Thank you for watching. Those that do watch, if you want to leave a comment, hey, I appreciate it. But if you don't, that's fine. I don't make money. It's all good. So, all right, guys. Peace.